Hey everyone, how are y'all? Vapor, how are you? Scott, how are you feeling? Shishi, how are you? Elsie, how are you tonight? Oh, what the hell? Okay, y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit your chat on live chat. Give me a second because I've got to switch my little thingy on here because they changed everything around and I don't like it. Hey, I just found our housekeeping locked. Oh, it wasn't fun without the key. Scott, don't feel bad about losing stuff because I lost my remote at like 4 o'clock this morning and I still haven't found it. The Tarot Detective, how are you? Hey Tiff, how are you? Tiff, I'm alright. I'm tired, but I'm okay. The Tarot Detective, I did find out that she was found 2.5 miles away from her house in the woods, but I have not seen how she got there, why she was there, and if she is okay, if she had any injuries or anything like that. Dan, how are you? Okay, give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to get everything done back here. Yes, I did hear about the house on fire also, but they did say that the fire was only contained to like one part of the house, but it did look suspicious. I don't know if she started the fire or if someone else started it or what happened there. Because apparently the house caught on fire the day after she went missing, or the day after she was last seen. What was I doing? And actually, I have not. Let me look it up and see if there's any updates. Vapor, are you feeling better? Okay, so she was found Wednesday, October the 8th. She was missing for 8 days. Okay, so it says she was located in a wooded area approximately 2.5 miles from her residence in Hall Woods Nature Preserve after calling 911 at 5 p.m. to request assistance finding her way out. She's currently receiving medical evaluation at a local hospital and her condition remains unknown. I don't know what day this was put on here or why she would have stayed out in the woods for 8 days and then decide to call 911. I don't know. That is kind of weird. I'll get my viewers back, then walking the dog, and dude, why are you in hot rain? My gut tells me it was all her. We'll see. Tiff, that is a possibility. It just don't make sense why she would be out there for 8 days, have a phone, and then all of a sudden decide to call for help. Missed her daughter's volleyball game. Dan, yes, I did hear about it, but I have not read up on it. I saw that there was some people that was missing or unaccounted for. Um, sorry, I was reading something. So I do need to look that up here in just a second. She had enough whatever in our life. The women attacked each other kids. Wait, Tiff, what? 13 is the last I heard. Yeah, I'm fixing to look it up here in just a second, Dan. I haven't had time really to do anything today, honestly. West Nile virus has taken several people to the hospital. Paper. I'm trying to look up Tennessee. Yeah, I don't know what the hell my son is doing in the living room. Can y'all hear that? Okay, as of 3 hours ago, 19 were missing. Tiff, send that to me in Discord. I don't think I've seen that yet. Okay, then just take your time. Trying to find like the most recent. So it was a military explosives facility. Hold on just a second, y'all. Oh damn. Hold on, I'm reading this real quick, y'all. So the state's emergency operations center in Nashville has been activated to a level 4 elevated to support local requests. So this came out 3 hours ago. So as of right now, 19 missing. Unless there's something more recent, I'm just not finding it. Okay, Tiff, I got it. Shit, I didn't want that. Mom, who appeared in paternity court TV show, allegedly shot her 4 kids, saying they were with the devil. What the fuck? Yeah, Tiff, that's what it's saying. Like I said 3 hours ago. There was one 3 hours, 4 hours, and 5 hours ago, and they all said 19. Betty Joe, how are you? Oh shit, wrong button. Hold on, y'all. So she shot him. Oh, that's what I did everything. So she called 911 from a Houston area gas station early Saturday, with police arriving to find her 4 children shot inside of her car. 2 children, her 13-year-old son, 3-year-old daughter, were declared deceased at the scene. What the hell? Hey, Betty Joe.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
This shit's crazy. The other two, 8 and 9, were rushed by helicopter to a Houston hospital where they are recovering. She was taken into custody and was paranoid and incoherent when quizzed by investigators. She says she called 911 because instead of them doing it to me, I'm going to do it to. This bitch is crazy.
What are you talking about?
So Tiff told me, was talking about a story. This mom shoots her 4 kids. 2 of them died, and the other 2 are in a hospital recovering. And I hadn't heard about it yet.
I think I heard something about it, but I don't know.
It happened in Houston.
Mm.
People are just crazy nowadays, y'all. Sally Mae, I thought you weren't gonna be here tonight.
Where's she gonna be at?
Um, I thought she was going. I don't want to say exactly where, but I thought she was going out of town.
Oh.
Yeah, Houston sucks paper. People are just all these mamas shooting their babies and all that. She was taking the newborn tour. Oh my god. I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna be good tonight. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all, I have actually tried to behave today. Can y'all believe that?
No.
Really, Betty Joe?
I'm just messing with you.
I am an angel. How many times do I have to tell people this? Okay, I'm not too confident in that laugh, Betty Joe.
I didn't say anything.
No, it was the laugh.
Well, that's because you said you're an angel.
I am. Y'all know this. There are 12 people watching currently, and not one of those 12 people can say that I am not an angel.
Okay.
One funny, and then I'll be good at gas station sign. So lubricants. Sally Mae, where exactly are you at? Oh my god. You can say it all you want to, but it's a matter of if they pay for what I lie.
No,
Exactly.
but would she bend the truth a little bit?
Never. Dan, yes, I know Lucifer was an angel once. Hey, that don't mean anything. Damn, I
Well,
said we had 12 people in here and one of them dropped off quick.
we're all angels.
Yes, we are. You line is not the issue. It's a matter if they believe you. It, okay, but the point is, they know that I am. So that's all that matters. Okay, there was something else I was going to look up while I was up here. Well, what, Elsie? Now I don't even see. Y'all got me sidetracked.
That's not hard to do.
You got it out for me tonight, don't you?
No, because it does the same to me. I'll get sidetracked. Like I knew you were going live at 11 o'clock, but I laid here with the baby and like dozed off for a second.
Hey, I wouldn't have been mad if you'd have went to sleep because I'm so tired right now that my eyes are burning, and I got to get back up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
But here I am with all you lovely people.
we'll keep you entertained.
More than likely, I probably won't even go to sleep tonight. I do need to finish watching the Ed Gein thing. I started. I started
My
it.
daughter, my daughter's watching that right now.
Well, I started watching it this morning at like five something. I made it to like the middle part of the second episode, and I fell asleep. And then I woke back up at 8, fell asleep again, and then I had to get up at 9:45. I I know I need to read that thing that you had sent me also later. I'm sorry. I do need to read that. Matter of fact, because I had gotten distracted earlier, let me hold on. Let me go over here and let me grab it out of the message. It's from the Unsolved Mysteries thing on Reddit. Is that it? Am I missing it? Is
Did you
that
hear
like
about the missing girl in Pennsylvania?
missing girl? What's her name?
Uh, Kendra, I think.
Wait, it's what?
Kendra, I think.
Are you talking about Kada?
Yeah, Kata, that's it. That's it.
Yes, yes. I talked about her case the other night. It's something's definitely up with that case.
Yeah, she's 23 and she didn't show up for her shift.
No, she did show up. So her mom saw her at 9:45 that night, and she had to be at work at 10 o'clock because she worked 10 to 6 a.m. shift.
Ah,
But at some point during her shift, she left,
yeah.
and nobody has seen or heard from her since. Her phone is off. There's no social media activity. Um, what else was it? She had told her mom and some of her friends, like a few days before she went missing, that she had been harassed by someone over the phone. But and I know they're not going to give out like a whole lot of information as far as the individual because they haven't even found out who this individual is yet.
Uh-huh.
But is when they're saying over the phone, is it through text message? Are they calling her? Was it on social media? Like,
Right.
they haven't given out any information.
Yeah, because there's different ways of being harassed.
Right. But I think that if they can find who that person is, then they might find her. Now they did go uh, based off of a tip, or I can't remember if it was a tip. There was so much that I read today on this case.
It was
Um,
based off the last location of her phone, I
well,
think.
that would have been at her job, right?
I don't know because I can't remember what town they said it was.
So it's in Philadelphia, is where she worked at.
Yeah.
But it
Where
was,
she went from.
hold on. She worked at the Terrace at Chestnut Hill Nursing Home.
Yeah.
Or some people are saying nursing home, others are saying assisted living facility.
Well, I think it's assistant living facility.
Yeah, that's what I've heard it being called the most. Um, but there was something about, I can't remember if it was a tip they said or if it was uh, evidence that they had found in their investigation that led them to, what is that place? The Aubrey Arboretum. It's
Yeah.
like a 55-acre place out there, and for some reason, something led them out there, and so that's where they were at searching recently.
Yeah. The last place they searched is there.
Yeah, so
Or they're still searching there or something.
I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe whoever it was that was harassing her over the phone, if they like reached out to her on the phone again and maybe was like, "Hey, I'm at your work. I'm outside, whatever," and did something or said something for her to go outside because
Yeah.
her car was still there, and law enforcement did get the car. They took it in to be processed. They are like digging into her social media accounts. They're digging into her cell phone data and all that. Like something is completely weird about this case, and they don't think that she is voluntarily missing.
I don't know. It just seems weird.
Yeah, but like all these cases here lately have been weird.
Yeah.
They're not the normal missing person cases. That's just like uh, the little boy up in Canada, Darius McDougal. I, something's up with that one too.
Yeah. That one.
I just I know that Christy from Mind of Monsters said that she talked to the mom, and the mom is claiming that she has photos and I believe a video from him being at the campground. But if she didn't take those photos herself or take that video herself, then how is she able to know for sure that that was the day that he was there? That they are
Exactly.
saying that he went missing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Vapor, I don't know where Christy is. She might have went to sleep. I'm not sure. Actually, I haven't seen her in Discord in a while either. King Scarlet, how are
Hear about
you? Hear about the what?
the 5-year-old little girl
5-year-old girl.
with the three boys, 10, 9, and 8-year-old.
Yeah, I did.
I want to. I
Hmm.
really want to speak with the parents.
You talking about the one where they pulled her hair out of her head and did
Mhm.
other things? Yeah. I saw that on Twitter just a few minutes before I went live. I saw that, and that baby was only 5 years old.
Yep. And I believe happened because the mother went in for a procedure done at the hospital
Hmm.
and she left her with a family member. What I think happened was they were outside playing. The family member might have went and got something and come back out and she was gone. I think them three little boys led her off.
Yeah, it did say that they lured her off,
Yeah.
and something about the mom or somebody had found the baby wherever it was. Let me see if I can find that. I may
Well, I
find
know
it.
the mom was in the hospital for a procedure that day. And she got the call from one of the family members saying that they couldn't find.
Shoot. Okay, no, that's not it. And I know that it was on Twitter. When I seen it.
All I know is them three little boys. Mm-mm.
Oh, I would be.
I mean,
I
I'm very protective over kids, but them three little boys would have never, ever
mm-mm.
touched another kid again.
No.
And you know yourself. They learned that from somewhere. They're only 10, 9, and 8.
Yeah.
What they did to that little girl, they learned from something. Or if
Yeah.
something happened to them,
There was a picture of the baby um, at, after she was found and taken to the
hmm
hospital, and her hair is
oh yeah,
ripped completely out of her head.
hmm
Like there is a bald spot in that little girl's head
well, I think
where they
she's
ripped it
home
out.
now from the hospital, and her mom said she wakes up screaming every time.
Oh, she's traumatized.
Mm-mm. I'd have lost mom. I'd have lost mom
I'd have
more.
lost my shit. I can tell
Mm.
you.
I'd have been her. I'd have been in a jumpsuit real quick.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to find it on. Oh, um, I didn't see this. The two guys that were married that adopted the two little boys and then did things to the adopted sons. I don't know if y'all saw that or not.
No.
This happened. I don't know exactly when it happened, but it was probably a year or so ago. But they done went to their trial and everything. They got 100 years in prison.
Good.
Sorry, but I just joined. Okay, so King, it was a 5-year-old little girl and three boys, ages 8, 9, and 10, lured this little girl away from where she was at and beat her, SA'd her, but worse than SA. And then they ripped the hair out of this baby's head, like completely bald in part of her head in that one picture that I see. And they just
And
left her there.
yeah, well, they used some sticks too. So
Oh, I didn't see that part.
yeah, dirt and sticks.
Yeah, I think I would have got some shiny new bracelets and some new clothes and a new picture taken over my child or something like that happened.
It
That's crazy.
is because 10, 9, and 8 years old. Come on,
Yeah.
are these? Mm,
They, yeah, like you said, that had to have been learned from somewhere.
burned or something happened to them.
to them. And yeah, I mean, that is a possibility, but it's still no excuse.
No, 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 no. Not by any means is it an excuse.
No, that is just, oh my God. And now this little girl has to live the rest of her life with that thought and that pain of what happened.
And then, I don't know how true it is, but they said they can only charge the 10-year-old.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not because I've seen that part on TikTok. So I don't know if that part's true or not.
Okay, let me see. Oh, shit. Okay, let me see if I can look it up. I was watching a video on Twitter. And I can't even remember the baby's name right now, and I don't even really want to say her name. Um, do you remember where it was at?
When I seen it on Facebook.
Okay, do you remember what state? I should be able to find it just by what I'm putting in here. But
not right off the top of my head. I can't remember the state.
okay, it was in Cleveland. Hold on, let me make sure this is the right one. I think Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, this would be it. Okay, so a 5-year-old girl in Cleveland was allegedly lured away from a family member's home near East 145th Street and St. Clair Ave on September the 13th by three boys believed to be ages 8, 9, and 10, according to the mother. The children lured her daughter into a nearby field where she was brutally beaten until unconscious, essayed, urinated on, and attempted to be strangled with her own shirt before being left naked and unresponsive.
Yep, that's her.
Hey, Kristen. And then it says, okay, so the mom describes finding her daughter with her hair ripped from the scalp, eyes filled with blood, and bruises covering her body. The Cleveland Division of Police confirmed an investigation is ongoing involving multiple children under the age of 10, both as victims and suspects, but released no further details due to the sensitive nature of the case and to protect the privacy and constitutional rights of those involved. The mom has expressed frustration over the lack of justice, starting with her daughter is not the same and is experiencing significant behavioral and mental health issues, and she has been unable to secure assistance from legal or social services despite contacting multiple organizations. Why is nobody helping this little girl?
See, I didn't know that part. I didn't know that. I knew she was waking up screaming in the middle of the night and that she was having behavioral problems, but I didn't know the system wasn't helping her.
Yeah, unable to secure assistance from legal or social services despite contacting multiple organizations. Okay, so the case has drawn widespread public attention with outrage and also a GoFundMe campaign exceeding its initial $200 goal, raising $777 as of October the 10th to support the child's care and legal efforts. Really? Like, this baby needs help.
Yes.
Why the fuck is the state not helping her?
She's going to need all kinds of therapy.
Oh, she's going to need counseling for years.
Yeah.
And probably the mom as well.
Oh, yeah.
The mom is going to have to adapt to having a child with mental health problems that's at no fault of her own.
Nope.
And having behavioral problems because the behavioral problems is coming from this little girl not knowing how to handle what happened to her.
Yeah, because she's only a baby. She's 5.
Well, that's fucked up though. That the state won't help for real. Like the three boys need to be charged, not just one of them. All three. They all three did it. It was done as a collective group.
Mm-hmm.
Charge all of them
Mm-hmm.
and get this little girl some help. Vapor. It was in Ohio, in Cleveland. Hold on. No screenshot this. It's because I don't want to say the mom's name on here either. Yes. How was my screenshot? Yeah, I have over 3,000 screenshots sitting on my computer right now. Okay, I just posted it in Discord. See, my grandkids are in Cleveland, but Cleveland is a complete shithole. Vapor, yeah, I mean, they won't even, the mom can't even get legal help for her daughter, who's only 5 years old and this was done by not one, but three.
Mm-hmm.
And she can't get any help for it. And the little girl's a cute ass little girl. There was a picture, I believe it was on, because I hadn't been on TikTok on a lot today. So I know it had to be Twitter where I seen it. And it showed a before picture of the little girl and then the picture of showing her where her head had, or her hair had been ripped out.
Yeah.
Adorable little girl.
Oh yeah.
She, hold on, Vapor. I got the general area. Let me go to Google Maps. And I can tell you. East line. Shit. My friend in Putt Hill, someone tried to kidnap her 13-year-old autistic son earlier tonight. Was she with her son, Christy? Oh, shit. I forgot to put Cleveland, Ohio in there. Okay.
Wow, that's crazy. Somebody tried to kidnap. What is wrong with people today, man?
It's fucking crazy.
Get their life together. Shit. Just like when, okay, now, they might not have known, the parents might not have known these boys did that, but I think these parents should be held responsible as well.
Well, whoever the little girl was staying with should be held responsible because she was not
It just
watching
says
this little
family
girl.
member. It just says family member. It doesn't say female, male. It was a trusted family member because she had to go into the hospital and have a procedure done. The mother did.
See, everyone's so clear out.
So, I mean, I don't know if anything will be done about the family member, but I know these boys and their parents should be held responsible for something, whether it's paying hospital bills, you know,
Mm-hmm.
or
Okay,
finding
this.
out why their kids did this.
Why is it saying that the home was near East 145th Street and St. Clair Ave? But St. Clair Avenue. Oh, never mind. Down here. Right up here. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm looking. I had to find those huge streets.
You have to what?
I had to find on. I'm looking on Google Maps.
Oh.
Dan, have a wonderful night, and I hope you get to feeling better. I had to go to Google Maps because he was wanting to know what part of Cleveland. So Vapor, It's the northeast side of Cleveland. God, it's just and I feel bad for the mom.
Yeah.
Because she, like, what are you supposed to do if you call to try to get help and nobody will help you? As a mom, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, because right then you feel like you're helpless and that you're failing your child.
Right.
When she's trying everything possible to help her child.
Yeah. Crazy. Commander, how are you? I
Well,
sound far away. Oh, that's because I'm not sitting right up at the mic.
well, I hope that some lawyer takes this case
Yeah.
and something can be done. I don't care. Lock them up in juvenile detention center until they're 18 and then put them in prison.
Yeah. I mean, what would be amazing is if an attorney out there heard about this case and took it pro bono
Yeah.
and didn't charge this mama anything and did everything that they could possibly do for this little girl.
Yeah.
I wish I could find a picture of her. I would post that in, see if I can find it.
Yeah, when I heard that, I showed my son and he said, ah, boy. He said, I'd be in prison right now.
I mean, y'all know what I would do. Why is it not doing shit? Oh. I swear before baby Jesus tonight, y'all, if my internet starts acting up, I'm gonna be pissed. And y'all know the other night when my internet like went out twice and it kicked me off of StreamYard. So I come back after that second time and I hurry up and ended the live so I wouldn't lose it.
Uh-huh.
The internet never acted up again that night.
Damn.
Never went out again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, they need to get their shit together. The internet company does, honestly. And if y'all hear noise in my background, I don't know what the fuck my son is doing in there.
I don't hear anything.
It's like he's stomping in there or something. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't hear it, so. Even if I
Okay.
did, bother or nothing.
He's unless it's the dog, it could be Klaus in there. I don't know. Okay, I just put an article in Discord about it. Wait, I didn't even check this. Yeah, what the fuck is going on in there, y'all? But it sounds like they're tearing the damn house down. Okay, so she chased him around the parking lot. Son got in her truck and locked the doors and hid. My friend pulled her up, told her that that was illegal for her to do so. Does she have a carry permit though, Chrissy? And how the fuck is it illegal for you to do that when you're protecting your child who almost got kidnapped?
Yeah, no, I don't give
Yeah,
two shits.
I would have took the charge.
Yep. Charge me because guess what? It's going down.
Yeah. Hey, I think I think for the so it's open carry there. Okay. So there is a bolo for a woman, but my friend hasn't gotten the info yet, only her tag number. Oh.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's what I'm glad my kids are grown. Which I know it can happen to an adult, but it's I don't know. Kids are just more prone to getting abducted.
like I said, it would have been on because you try to take my child. I'm pulling whatever I can pull out. Trust me.
Yeah.
Whether it be uh, a taser. Oh, you're going down one way or another. I mean,
Betty Joe's like, I'll pull something.
something's coming out of that vehicle with taking you out.
See, that's why I don't go anywhere at all without protection.
Yeah. Well, I, I don't let my daughter go anywhere with the baby anyway by herself. Somebody's always with
Oh, hey, Courtney. Courtney said bear spray.
bear spray, pepper spray, tire iron, whatever.
Yeah, it's not funny because like nowadays you have to
No,
have something
yeah.
with you.
It's a shame the world we live in today.
I know, but
That
you know,
you got to look over your shoulder just to go to the grocery store or go to the convenience store down the road. It's ridiculous.
I know. Paper stick grenade. But see, that's like when my daughter, when she gets off work, they close the restaurant down at 11 o'clock. But
Hmm.
they sometimes don't get out of there until 12:30, 1 o'clock because they have to do all the cleaning, and all that.
Right.
And where the restaurant is in downtown. Well, everything else except for the bar that's on the other corner from the restaurant is the only thing that's open, and they close it too.
Hmm.
So there's really no one out, whenever and when they leave, they all have to go out the back door and then they walk down the alley that's behind the restaurant to go out onto the street, and all their cars are parked right there. So I don't have to worry about her going to her car because all the other workers are with
Right.
her.
Right.
But
It's on the way home.
right, because she's coming from town, a 30-minute drive to the country basically by herself, unless my son has to work that night, and him and her work at the same place.
Right.
So if he's with her, I'm not too much worried about it. It's just her coming home by herself, or she has this bright idea that she's going to take people that she works with home, which then puts her getting home sometimes 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hmm.
And there'll be a lot of times I'll be like, look, you got to text me and let me know whenever you get home. And then I don't get a text. And
And
then
yep.
I'm like blowing up the phone the next morning, and I have to end up going to her damn house just to see if she's home.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a shame that we gotta do that because
Right.
back when I was growing up, I mean, yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't bad like it is now.
Well, see, that's what we were talking about in Discord earlier. Back whenever I was a teenager, I would tell my parents I was going to stay at a friend's house, and I wouldn't even be at the friend's house.
Hmm.
We'd be in a field somewhere, a whole big group of people having a party,
Yeah.
and didn't think twice about it.
No, because it wasn't as bad as it is
Mm,
now. You can't do that now.
no, and I can't say all the things that we were doing at the party because it was illegal for us to be drinking some of the things that we were drinking. But we didn't think about it. We had no care in the world at all. We
Right.
wasn't scared, you
No.
know. And now, and I told my daughter that she was like, "Well, I'm grown. I." She does have her protection with her because I did make her, get that.
Right. But still,
But
it doesn't matter how grown you are.
right, and my thing is too, I don't want her to be put in a situation where she has to where it would come to her having to use that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, and and like I told her, when you have kids, then you will understand
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Oh yeah.
Because this all, Mama, I'm grown shit. Just
Hmm.
wait, because it's gonna come back on you.
Yep. Because when your daughter looks at when she does have kids, the kids are going to look at her and say, "I'm grown."
Yeah, I can tell you, she's got my same attitude. Like literally, I'm telling y'all, it's like a carbon copy of me. She is.
because it was funny earlier today in the kitchen. It was at dinner time. It was about 7 o'clock. The baby's in the kitchen with her mom and her dad, and I'm out there.
Mhm.
She looks at her mom. She says, "And I'm grown."
She's starting she's at
And she
5.
said, "So my daughter looked at her. She said, 'Well, how grown do you think you are?' She says, 'I'm 5.'"
If she only knew, though, seriously.
She said,
If
"I'm
she,
5." I said, "Yeah, you're 5." I said, "Acting like you're 25."
if Bubbles only knew what it was like to be grown, you got to be an adult. You got to pay your bills. You
That's what
got
we told her. We told her that. We
yeah,
said, "You don't want to grow up too fast, kid, because you got to pay your bills. You got to go to work."
right, yeah. King King said copy and paste. I used to always say that when God made me, He broke the mold. Yeah, He didn't. He saved the mold for my daughter.
Well, you're right,
Seriously.
Vapor. Maybe we were more independent, but still, nowadays, and maybe it's. I know it's a different generation, and most of them are raised with a phone in their hand and a
Yeah.
tablet.
Well, see, my thing was growing up, I didn't have brothers and sisters. So I had to learn how to defend myself on my own.
Right.
My daughter did have two older brothers.
Yeah.
Now, they wasn't mean to her and they didn't pick on her and all that. But all of her cousins are all boys. They picked on her. So
Yeah.
growing up, she learned how to fight them back and defend herself. And
Right.
and she's just like me. I swear, if y'all put the two of us right here on panel tonight together, y'all couldn't tell which one of us was who. Seriously,
I believe it.
it's crazy how much like me she is with the same attitude and the temper and just all the things. Just she's louder than I am. But she does got a big ass mouth. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, see, that's just like my daughter. She was the only granddaughter. It was all.
Hmm.
It was my son, my three nephews. Uh, my brother, he had a son, so that's four nephews. So she was the only girl,
Hmm.
and they would pick on her. And
Yeah.
till this day, my son still picks on her. She lets him have it. I mean,
I mean, I was the same way. I was an only grandchild on my mama's side, but on my daddy's side, for 10 years, it was just me and my older cousin who was a guy.
yeah,
And he was like my brother growing up. And, 10 years later comes my younger cousin who's uh, a guy. And then there's basically two granddaughters on that side. But my other cousin, she never met my grandmother.
right,
So she wasn't, and plus she was so much younger than us. So she didn't grow
right,
up with the same group of people that me and my older cousin did.
right,
You know,
exactly.
it's just I don't know. It's crazy how people my age are raising kids who are just pansy asses.
And well, I can tell you right
Yeah.
now, this one right here ain't. This little one sleeping beside me. If you get her mad enough, boy,
I mean, I didn't teach my kids. Like I always tell them, you don't start nothing with nobody, you don't bully nobody, but you don't take no shit off of nobody either.
well, yeah, that's what we tell her. And like I told her when she wiped her booties on the little boy, I said, "You know that was wrong, right?" She said, "Yeah, but I'm telling you, my eyes played tricks on me. I thought it was a tissue." I said, "Don't even try that. Don't even try that."
I'm sorry. I know it was wrong, and I know she got in trouble for that. But that was some funny shit video.
Laugh.
I'm sorry, but it is.
It is because let me tell you, when she said that, I had to do everything I could not to laugh
I
because
mean,
I had to walk
in her
away from.
defense, the little boy shouldn't have been there. He should have been somewhere else in the classroom, and he wouldn't have got it wiped on him.
And I told her, I said, "Please don't do that no more." She said, "I won't."
Oh my god, poor Bubbles. I still think the teacher has it out for her though.
She loves her teacher. She just I like it. I don't know. She was just having a bad day with her boogers. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you got to realize though she was sick at that time.
Yeah,
She just needed she needed to get rid of her boogers.
and not only that, the teacher knew she has a cold. Then you make sure she has a tissue
Right.
because I know the baby. If she don't have to use a tissue, she won't. She'll use a
Right.
shirt or whatever.
I mean, a lot of kids her age though won't use tissues.
She'll use her shirt, and
So,
she'll care. She'll use somebody else's shirt if you let her.
oh my god.
So the teacher, knowing that she was coughing and sneezing and all that, knew she had boogers
It's
in her nose. Make sure she has a tissue.
look. I think everyone in the chat can just go ahead and agree it's the teacher's fault. That's what I'm gonna stick with. No.
But
It took one of my daughters 6 weeks to call home crying because she didn't want to adult. Elsie, I get it. My daughter is grown, but still will call home and get mama to make doctor's appointments. If she has to call, whenever there was something going on with after they had the wreck, and they didn't, she couldn't get her phone out of the truck that she was in whenever they were in the wreck. And so when the truck got towed, we had to track her phone to where they towed the truck to. She calls me wanting me to call the guy because she didn't know what to tell the guy about getting her phone back. I'm like, you pay your fucking own phone bill. Why can you not call and get your own phone? Same thing. Same thing with the doctor's appointments when she fractured her back in the wreck. Mama, I need you to call the doctor because I don't know what to tell them. You tell them you have two fractures in your back and you're in a back brace and you need to make an appointment to come see them.
yeah.
It's just like, Mama, I don't know what to tell these people.
It's so funny when the kids do that. It's like,
Yeah,
I don't know what to say to them. Well, you tell them you're not feeling good, or this hurts, or that hurts, and you need to make a
yeah.
doctor's appointment.
Just tell them the problem. Just like her needing me to go to the emergency room with her that time. And I didn't get to go live that night. Like, just because she didn't know what to tell the doctor. Go in there and tell the doctor your flipping problem. Let them
Yeah,
give you a shot or whatever it is that you need to get and go home. But no, Mama had to go and fill out her paperwork and tell the doctor what was wrong and sit in a room freezing my ass off because it was like 60 degrees in the room for like 4 or 5 hours.
yeah, it gets kind of cold sitting there.
Yeah, I mean, damn child. Elsie, I'm telling you, it's the teacher's fault for doing
Yeah.
what she did to
Well,
Bubbles. Bubbles does no wrong. Bubbles is like Scarlet. We are angels.
well, the teacher says she's the sweetest little girl. She has the kindest heart. It's just that day she just decided to use him as a wiping her boogers.
Look, Bubbles has had 2 off days so far in school. Okay, she's good. I mean, and the first time she was sick, also wasn't she? When she
Yeah,
wouldn't do her work.
yeah, she wasn't feeling good.
Commander, you are completely right. Bubbles can do no wrong
I tell
at
her, I
all.
times she can do no wrong, but they don't listen.
Well, do I need to tell them?
They keep telling me you can't protect her whole life. Oh, yes, I can.
Okay, well, you
Watch
know
me.
what? If you can't, there is other people who can.
I said I will protect this baby until my dying day. Just remember that.
And then someone else at that point will pick it up and take it over.
And then they tell me. Well, she can't act like that in school. I said, well, why not? The other kids act like that towards her.
Well, yeah, that's just like the little girl getting in her face, screaming and all that,
Yeah.
and spitting on her.
I said, I said, you know what cracks me up about the school? She messaged you to tell you that the baby wiped her boogers on the little boy, but she didn't message you to tell you some little girl pushed her, screamed in her face, and then spit.
Yeah, because she's got it out for Bubbles. That's why.
I said, so make that make sense when I'm sorry, when somebody's doing something to her, she should message you. If she's doing something to somebody, she should message you. Not
Right.
just let her get something done to her and not say nothing about it. And then
Right.
when the baby comes home and tells us, because every day she gets in the Jeep, we ask her about her day. And she'll tell us everything on the way home from school.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think she's not going to tell us what happened to her?
Right.
You have another thing coming because we've told her from the day she started school, you do not put your hands on nobody. But if somebody puts their hands on you, you tell the teacher first. If that doesn't work, the next time they put their hands on you, you put your hands back on them.
Exactly. Um.
I'm
Okay.
not dealing with this.
Vapor. Have you seen how long this is? King. She was in here earlier. Something about they were at a gas station and she saw a sign that said lubricants, and then that was the last comment I've seen of hers.
Oh my god.
Paper, this is a lot to read. I read most of it last night. It didn't seem long. Dude, I'm scrolling for days.
What don't seem long to him could seem long to everybody else.
Damn, I don't feel like reading all this. How about I just put the link in the chat? I'll just put the link in the chat.
You know, some men are just.
I know. I think he just does it to aggravate me. But he gonna say he read most of it last night, but not
Not all of it.
all of it.
So he don't know that it's that long.
I was a good kid in school. That's all I know. King, I was too.
Well, I mean, she's good in school. You know, I mean, they don't have problems with her like getting,
No,
mouthy or like
she
that.
hasn't really. I mean, honestly, she hasn't gotten in any trouble
No.
on days that she didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Just don't mess with her when she don't feel good, and she'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, Chrissy, why are you laughing when I said that?
That's like when we go to pick her up, we sit in the pickup line,
Mm-hmm.
and where the pickup line is, you can see the doors to their classrooms on the outside
Mm-hmm.
because it goes into a playground for the little ones, for the kindergartners and the first graders. Well, she goes outside before her lunch, so that's like her lunch is at 11, so we don't see her. But when we go there to pick up her after school, we see the little first graders out there, and we'll sit there and watch them play and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Aubrey does. I should never said that. The baby doesn't get these two teachers because these two teachers, all they want to do is sit on the bench right there and just yell at the kids instead of getting up and seeing what the problem is.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
grandma they're gonna have a problem with grandma because we're there picking her up next year, and they're outside playing, and the first time I hear her name and this teacher yelling, I'm going over the fence.
Yeah, we gonna have to have bail money saved up for Betty Joe.
because one was push. This one kid was little kid was on the swing, and there's two little kids around him trying to push him off of it.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, and the teacher's just sitting there yelling, telling them get away from the swing before they get kicked and get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
No, these two little kids still doing it until the one little boy, I guess, fell down when he was trying to pull the other little boy off,
Mm-hmm.
and then the teacher decided to get up, and she started yelling. I was like, you are not going to berate a child in front of all these kids.
Some teachers are just there to collect a paycheck.
I was about to get out the Jeep, and it ain't even my kid.
Oh my god. Elsie said I got in trouble a lot in school because I was good at drawing characterizations of the teacher.
Well,
Betty Joe needs some good binoculars or maybe a drone. Commander,
I got
you are definitely giving her ideas right now.
I got a drone.
Oh, yeah. Betty Joe, don't take the drone to school. I need to have a conversation with Summer because Summer is like the closest one to you to hold the bail money for you.
Yeah, as long as they don't. I mean,
I can hear your daughter now, Auntie Scarlett. Mama went to school. Something happened. She went over the fence, and that's all I know. She's now locked up in the county jail.
Well, it'll have to be that way.
And then I'm gonna have to go call Summer to go bail you out.
Because you're not gonna sit there and scream and holler like, get up off your lazy ass, walk over there and see what the problem is,
and make the kids stop.
Yeah, if you would have got up and got them two little kids trying to push this little boy off the swing, you wouldn't have to yell.
Well, yeah, and then the little boy gets jerked off the swing and breaks an arm or something.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
You
they
know,
were pushing him, like trying to push and pull him at the same time.
oh,
One was pushing and one was pulling. I was like, I'm about to go over this fence.
Christy, I don't think I have Christy, I don't have a Nightbot command for bail money.
I told my daughter, I said, I'm seriously about to go over this fence. She said, no, you're not. I said, this teacher she's not doing her job.
I can promise you, you are going to have that a lot the older she gets and the higher the grades are.
I mean, I get kids like to push each other and hit each other, but if you're gonna sit there and just scroll on your phone and not pay attention to, let's see, there's 2 classes that go out there. Both classes have 13 kids. So that's 26 kids that you're not paying attention to.
Yeah, you get a lot of teachers are like that here. That's why I took my kids out of school and homeschooled them.
Well, I mean, I get they're first graders. They're going to do crazy things, like run around and scream like somebody's killing them, because that's what some of them were doing. But no, when you're trying to pull somebody or push somebody off a swing while they're trying to swing,
yeah, that's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, no, because somebody's going to get seriously hurt.
Yep. So you get a drone with a mic so you can yell at them take off.
Well, my drone connects to my phone.
Y'all gotta quit giving her ideas.
My drone connects to my phone, so I can see everything and hear everything.
Paper said, oh no, I had 124 kids on a high school freshman football team. Try that.
No.
Holy hell. Y'all had 124 kids on a football team?
Ain't no way I would try that.
I don't think we even had 124 kids at my high school. literally my high school was like teeny tiny.
I'll just have to teach Aubrey how to drop kick a teacher.
Okay, look, that would be a suggestion that would come from me.
Well,
Christy, I can't remember exactly how many was in mine, but it wasn't many.
I ain't
Like I
graduated.
said, and what was so crazy is that whenever I moved back here from living with my dad and started going to the high school here, it was I had actual blood relatives. My older cousin went to school there, and then all of my step cousins went to school there. I couldn't do nothing. I would get my ass in trouble. Like they'd be calling, well, the step cousins would. They'd be calling my mama talking about, oh, Scarlett was doing this, Scarlett was doing that. She skipped school. Why wasn't she at school today? Is she sick? Bitches, y'all were narking me out. I wasn't at school because I didn't want to go to school today. Damn, I couldn't do
See,
nothing.
I'm glad I was the oldest out of my two brothers and sister, because they probably would have ratted me out too.
Well, see, my older cousin, that's like my blood relative, he never would do that. But he's kin to me off of my dad's side, so there's no way him or his mama was gonna call my mama and say anything. But and none of his friends would. It was all damn step cousins. I'm like, just I ain't even kin to y'all. What are y'all doing? Just leave me alone. Damn.
They just wanted to see if you get in trouble. That's all.
Well, they knew I was already in trouble. Y'all already knew.
Hmm. But they wanted to see if anything else would, you know.
I've done discussed about the 250 feet thing.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
they just wanted to see if anything would get, added to it. Or
I'm not gonna lie. I stayed in trouble whenever I was a teenager, constantly.
I just didn't like school. I would always be in trouble in
I
school.
hated. I hated school. I hated, and
I
they
didn't like.
always stuck me in a flippin' Spanish class. And I wouldn't. And I do regret it now because back then I was thinking, why the fuck do I need to take Spanish? I'm never gonna need this. And now I regret not listening in Spanish.
See, I hated school, but I hated the teachers more because I don't know. I just didn't like them. I remember this one time. I was in ninth grade, and I used to walk to school and walk home.
Uh-huh.
Well, I had this English teacher. She gave me detention for something. I can't remember what I even did. He gave me detention, and she asked me. She said, "Are you going to stay for this detention?" I said, "I can't." I said, "I ride the bus, and I don't have a way home." So every day for about a week, she'd ask me, and I kept telling her I didn't have a way home. This bitch busted me walking home. So the next day at school, she said, "You're staying for that detention." I said, I can't." She says, "Don't even try it. I will. I seen you walking home from school." I was like, "Damn."
I never had any teachers that I didn't like.
No, I didn't like. That was my English teacher. I couldn't stand that bitch.
I pretty much liked all my teachers.
I mean, I wasn't failing in school. I just didn't like school.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
And
Now, in seventh and eighth grade, I couldn't get in trouble because I was I played basketball and all that. So if you play in sports, if you get in trouble, you get kicked off the team, no questions asked. So I was on my bestest behavior in seventh and eighth grade.
yeah,
Once I hit ninth grade, it was a totally because at that point I was playing co-ed, so I wasn't even worried about
yeah,
school sports.
yeah.
Because
Well,
co-ed
I
softball was so much
I
more
played
fun.
softball.
Yeah. Well, see, I did once I hit ninth grade, but I played the co-ed team, so I couldn't. I didn't play for the school because co-ed
Well,
is just so much more fun than the school. The
I
school
played.
has too much damn rules and shit.
Yeah. Well, see, I played softball for just playing softball, but I also played softball for school. And there was a time that I thought that they were going to kick me off the team because
Yeah,
of my English teacher, but no, they didn't. I
yeah.
mean, that was a
See,
good.
when I went to seventh and eighth grade was at a different school than where I was at because where I live at now was kindergarten to sixth grade. That's where I went to the same parish schools. Well, in that parish, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth is your middle school. So I only went fifth and sixth grade. Moved in with my dad. Went there seventh and eighth and half of my freshman year of high school, and then moved back to my mom's the second half of the freshman year. And whenever I got seventh and eighth grade, completely different from the school that I was used to going to. I'm in like an inner city school at this point, and you already know how I am about cities already. Okay, so I'm in this inner city school, and they're handing our report cards out that are like on paper. Because at the other schools we didn't have. They were like the flip type of report cards or whatever, and it has on there either you're eligible for your sports or you're not eligible. And
Yeah,
you have to maintain that GPA throughout the whole year. If you get in any trouble, they will kick you off the team.
yeah.
So I was good for those 2 years.
Well, see, here it's kindergarten to fifth grade in this elementary school, and then she'll go
Mm,
to the middle school for sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, and then
yeah,
she'll go to the high school for ninth, 10th, 11th, and
mhm.
12th.
Yeah. The first high school I went to was inner city, and there was like 3,500, 3,600 students total at it. It was huge. And then I get back down to this high school, we may have 200 students total, which for me was a lot better. It's just I got in more trouble. See, my fifth grade teacher taught my mom, then my brother, and then me. Oh, and then my brother after me. Damn, so King, she would have been older then whenever you and your brother got to her. Would have not a mom say my graduation class is 20 people. Did I miss some comments somewhere?
I think so. I think I missed them too.
The high school I work at has 25 total kids, 8th through 12th grade, Courtney. Okay, so Christy, that was you that said that about the teacher, and I think I read that as King Scarlett's comment. I, I, I guess because King's name was right above yours. I've had no sleep now. Someone asked me today, was like, "Do you ever sleep?"
No, with sleep.
Exactly.
I try to sleep, but this baby takes up half the bed, and the way this mattress is, I need a new mattress. Makes my back hurt.
I mean, I got the new bed a couple of months ago, and my back don't hurt as bad as it did. It's just I can't sleep. See, we were super
But
small elementary building, has K through 7 and about 60 faculty. Oh wow! So Courtney, y'all are small.
but the baby was being mean to me earlier today.
Betty Joe never.
She was. I was going to go out on the porch because she was out there with her mom and dad. So I was going to go out there and see what they were doing. I opened the door. She pushes her clothes on me. She said, "You stay in the house." I said, "Okay, little mean butt." I said, "Guess what? You sleep in your own bed."
I just don't believe that.
She come in the house. She says, Mom, do I really have to sleep in my own bed?" I said, "No. Go back outside."
I don't believe Bubbles did that.
Oh, yes, she did.
I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all think Bubbles did that? I don't think she did. Uh, Christy, I'm exhausted too. Like I crashed the other night and slept, but it wasn't a good sleep. Kick back. Oh, Elsie, I ain't got no alcohol though. My mommy
I
to
think I'll
give
help
me
her.
raw eggs in the morning. No surprise, I was stronger than a some girls in my class. Damn, King. I mean, I don't know. A drink does sound kind of good right now. I do have a Red Bull.
That ain't fun.
Actually, I had two last night. Okay, my son stole one of them.
he
I
said,
know, I know it was him because my daughter don't drink them, so I know my son's the one that took it.
he said, Mom ain't gonna miss this.
He should have knew better. I had a blue one and a white one. He was courteous enough to leave the coconut one though.
He said, I'm gonna take this. Mom ain't gonna need it.
Well, I had planned on drinking it this morning when I got up, and then saving the other one for tonight, but I didn't have one.
He said, she ain't even gonna notice this.
I didn't even ask him. I didn't even text him and ask him today if he's going to took it because I know that he did. Well, he didn't want you to drink it. No, the paper. I know what it was. It's because when they came last night and I cooked for them, and I told them I will cook for y'all, but y'all gonna have to clean the kitchen up, and they agreed to that. Well, I guess he thought because I made him clean the kitchen that he was just gonna take the Red Bull.
That was his pay.
Well, there wasn't. The pay was me cooking for him.
I know, but he wanted extra.
So he's been pushing water. No, that my youngest son doesn't really keep on with me about water. He can't say nothing. He don't drink no damn water either. My oldest one is the one that pushes the water. Y'all, I had to make my oldest son. Y'all remember I told y'all he's always thinking something's wrong with him, and how his blood pressure was elevated some the other night. Well, I doctor told him there's nothing wrong with your blood pressure. Okay, so he kind of got over that. Well, he's on this kick because Uncle can't have sodium because it causes fluid buildup. So he
Right.
told me, he was like, if I cook food, he won't eat it now because I use a certain type of seasoning that has sodium in it. He wants the no salt kind.
Oh, Lord.
So yesterday, and this kid drinks like a case of water a day. Okay, he is nowhere near being dehydrated. He tells me yesterday he needs some electrolyte drinks. So we go to the store. We get him two of the Body Armor electrolyte drinks. He tells me today he can't drink them because it has too much sodium in it. I'm breaking up.
No, I don't hear you breaking up.
Okay, Vapor said that I was, and Courtney said that I was, but now he's saying it's better. So
I didn't hear you breaking up.
okay, well hopefully, oh I was all right. Well, hopefully the internet doesn't start acting up. Okay, she said I was too. Okay, well hopefully, well the other night it was at 12 o'clock on the dot when it started
Yeah.
acting up. But yeah, he wanted the electrolyte drinks, but now he can't drink them because they have too much sodium in them.
Jesus
Charlotte
Christ.
Liquid IV electrolyte. Courtney, these are the I don't know what I did with the bottle because I ended up drinking it earlier. It's Body Armor IV something,
Yeah, my
and it
son.
but he got strawberry kiwi, and I don't like strawberry flavored things.
Yeah.
And then he got orange. I don't like orange flavored things either. But I'm gonna drink the damn things because they were $4 each.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to waste them. I don't know why he thinks he needs electrolytes.
I don't know.
He's nowhere near dehydrated.
Not with the water he drinks.
Oh God, he drinks so much water. It's crazy how much he drinks. Which the medicine he takes does make him thirsty. I understand that. But
Yeah.
you ain't got to drink a case of water a day.
See, I can't drink a whole lot of water like that because then my mouth gets dry.
Well, I don't know if that's his problem or what, but he
Well,
sucks
see,
water
also the
down.
blood. Is he on blood pressure medicine or anything?
He takes blood pressure medicine to lower his blood pressure at night to help him sleep, but it's
Yeah.
the lowest dose of it that you can be prescribed.
Yeah. Well, see, I take blood pressure medicine. They say it will make your mouth dry.
Mm.
But if I also drink more water, I drink water, but I also have a Dr. Pepper here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like if I drink too much water, my mouth gets even drier.
Well, that could be his problem then, because I'm telling you, like he will drink cokes throughout the day, but just one water after another. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. King, he's almost too smart.
Oh yeah, he knows what he's doing. But that's what I
Yes.
feel. Maybe too much water might be making his mouth dry because that's what happens to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out if it does that to him when he drinks the water because I mean, you know how much a case of water costs?
Yeah.
And he's going through one a day,
Yeah.
like a whole 24 pack.
See, that's in the summertime. That's what I do.
And
Go to
sometimes I can catch them like I think is it 40, 42 or 48 that you get, like the big packs of them.
yeah.
Sometimes I can catch those myself, but damn.
See, I drink the only bottle of water I'll drink is Deer Park.
Oh, he will drink Dasani, which I don't really like Dasani just because the water itself tastes like plastic. But he prefers to have the the super one, which is the grocery stores that we have here. He likes the super one brand water.
Right. Right.
See, I thought only older people got high blood pressure.
My
King,
son,
your son what?
my son takes blood pressure medicine. He's only going to be 35.
Well, my son's it wasn't high. It was just elevated, but he thinks that it was elevated that night because he had drank a lot of caffeine that day.
Right.
Plus, the kid never stops walking.
Yeah.
Like since he was little and learned how to walk, he constantly walks. He never sits still. And so I think that's what caused it to be elevated, but it hasn't been up like that since then. It's been normal. But
Yeah.
he does have to take the blood pressure medicine is what they gave him instead of an actual sleep medicine to help him
Mm-hmm.
sleep. They gave him the blood pressure medicine to help him sleep at night.
Well, see, I used to be on blood pressure medicine that I would take at night to help me
Mm-hmm.
sleep
Mm-hmm.
and keep my blood pressure elevated. But then when I moved here and went to the doctors and get it, they put me on one that I take every morning because it's blood pressure and I don't know, it's blood pressure and something to keep
Like
my
a
blood pressure.
dual
Yeah,
medication or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's mixed together.
Well, my son is like me. If he doesn't take, which I don't take anything to sleep. I don't even like taking Tylenol, y'all. But if he doesn't take his medicine at night, the kid don't sleep. I
I don't
think he
like.
got that from me, seriously, because y'all know I don't ever sleep either. But
Yeah,
he will not sleep if he doesn't take his medicine.
I don't like taking blood. I don't like taking anything either.
Oh, I think I'm gonna die if I have to take Tylenol. I don't
But
like taking anything like that.
but I know I need the blood pressure medicine, so I take it. And
Yes, because my dad was on it. And then for whatever reason, he stopped taking it. And when he stopped taking it, that's when he had the two strokes and died 2.5 weeks later. So if you're on blood pressure medicine because you have high blood pressure, make sure you take your medicine.
Yep, I take it every morning.
I drink 2 liters of water a day, and doctor told me I'm dehydrated. She's a bitch. LC. I don't know, y'all. I have tried the water, and I do force myself to drink water, but I just don't like water. Try sleepy time tea for sleep. Does it really work, the tarot detective?
They say it does. I've never tried it, but I've heard people say it does.
Because I don't want to take any type of sleeping medicine. And, like they have all these different things that you can take or try or whatever. I just don't want to
No,
take
all
none
these
of
sleep
that.
medicines have side effects.
Yeah. And I like Ambien, the doctor had mentioned that to me before. I was like, oh, hell no. Like,
Yeah.
I've heard too much bad things about Ambien.
Well, that's like the baby's dad. He
Hmm.
said, "Well, we'll just put her on melatonin." I said, "No, you won't.
Now, melatonin, I think, is natural, but
I
she's
don't
5 years
care."
old. She doesn't need nothing
I
like
said, "No,"
that.
because where she was staying up, and then when she had to go to school. Let me tell you something. The first day that when she went to bed a little late
Hmm.
and got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, trust me, she went to sleep very early the next day.
Yeah. But I mean, her sleep schedule's pretty well.
She goes to bed
Yeah.
8:30 every night. Now tonight she went to sleep at 10 because she don't have school tomorrow.
Mm.
But she did fall asleep at 10. She was fighting it. She was fighting sleep.
Well,
And
she's
once
used to going to bed early, so,
and once
you
she
know,
laid down, that was it.
yeah.
Because she come in here, she said, "Can you put my pajamas on?" I said, "Yeah." And then she played on her tablet until it timed out at 10 o'clock. And she looked at me and she said, "Good night," and went to sleep.
I wish I could fall asleep like that. I will have to find some chamomile tea, though. The tarot detective is saying that it works. And then King says that it works. So I'll have to see if I can find some of that.
But me, I'll, like, if I don't fall asleep with her, I
Hmm.
will lay here, toss and turn, pick up my phone, hold my phone and watch something on TikTok, fall
Let me
asleep,
tell you, that
drop my.
TikTok, that is the worst thing at night when you're trying to go to sleep.
Not for me. It makes me go to sleep because I'll
That is
drop my phone.
like King did.
I say, "Oh, the hell with it. I'm leaving it."
Yes, TikTok is the worst.
It is. But
That
like,
shit, I, that shit will kidnap you quick.
but with the baby leaning up against me, I had dozed off, and I was like, "Oh,
Hmm.
shit, I gotta wake up. Scarlett's going live."
Well, yeah, I lost my remote sometime at like 4 or 5 o'clock this morning, and I don't know where it's at. I haven't had the remote all day today, so I was trying to find that before I went live, and I couldn't find it, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna be late for the live," which is nothing unusual anyway. Um, and what else did I lose? There was something else I lost and I couldn't find. One of my vape batteries. I dropped the vape batteries, and I don't know where they went either. So now I'm only down to 2 sets of them. Y'all keep losing shit.
You'll find them when you're not looking for them.
They're probably under my bed. I just don't want to climb under the bed. That's the problem. Let's see, the one with the bear in the front. So, King, that's the one I need to get. Sleepy Time Tea has the bear on it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up so I know what I'm looking for whenever I go to the store. Turmeric tea helps me too for my joints, and I don't know if I can drink turmeric tea though, or milk tea, but I will try the chamomile. My problem is I stay up so much that when I finally do crash and get 8 to 12 hours of sleep, I'm good for a week,
Yeah.
and then I'm up for a week solid almost.
Like last night, I think it was like 3 in the morning. I went to bed and got up at 6.
My kids didn't leave here last night until like 2:30. I didn't think they were ever gonna leave. I started just telling them to go to their old bedroom to go to sleep. Just
Go lay
eat it.
down.
Yeah, because my daughter's bed's still here in her room, and my youngest son, his in his room, his bed is still in there. So I told him, just go home in your damn bed and go to sleep. Shit. But
Yeah.
my daughter has her dog at home, so there would have been no way she could have stayed all night. I don't know what the fuck they called themselves doing though, staying that late. One thing, they talk too damn much. I don't know.
That's it.
I don't know where they got the talking from because I don't talk that much.
That's it right there. Y'all get talking, and that's time flies.
Well, I mean, I was sitting there thinking, are y'all gonna go home? Like I love y'all to death, but damn.
Time to go. Eat and go.
Let's see. I'm tired. I'm sure I'll be up at 3 a.m. Gonna vapor 3 a.m. my time or your time. That needs to be established because I will be up at 3 a.m. Central Time. And I'm going to be all up in the Discord screaming and hollering at everybody to wake up. Usually Christy's in there. Tiff will be in there every now and then whenever I go in. And she'll talk for a little while and then she'll say she has to go to bed. But Christy usually stays and hangs out with me. See, my time is always the right time. If I say a time, it's whatever.
Here we go with this.
Okay, so 5 o'clock my time, I'll either be in Discord or I'll be on TikTok. Because usually if I'm up early in the morning like that and there's somebody in Discord, I always end up on TikTok.
Just like he was trashing my teams.
Oh, I've seen that.
Look, I know they lost. And I know they suck.
She's like, I know they do, but I still got to be there for my team.
Yeah. I cannot believe the Eagles lost against the Giants, a 1-4 team.
King, just rub it in. He's over there like, I sleep good. I'll be asleep like always.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're coming to your house then.
Vapor said, I didn't know they lost until you told me.
The Phillies. Oh my God. When they put the pitcher, a relieving pitcher in, because it went to the bottom of the 11th, I think it was.
Oh, damn.
When they put him in and the ball was hit to him and he knocked it down and picked it up and went to throw it home and overthrew the catcher, that's what lost the game.
How the fuck do you overthrow home?
Because he was a freaking idiot.
Oh, well. That's crazy.
And then the Eagles, I don't know what the hell happened to them. Fucking playing like little peewees could play better than they could.
Oh my God, Courtney said, I know, Betty Joe, your Eagles couldn't get it going. I was surprised.
I don't know what the hell happened.
So I'm completely laughing with you, Betty Joe.
It's like, what in the world are you idiots doing?
See, that's why I don't watch. I don't watch football.
Well, see,
like when college football starts in Louisiana. Oh my God.
Well, see, I can't get into college. I don't know why, but I just can't.
Well, I mean, all we have here is the Saints, and then we have which nobody is cheering for the Saints.
Yeah, the Saints took our damn offensive coordinator and made him a head coach.
But LSU is huge in Louisiana, like from Shreveport, Monroe, all the way down to New Orleans. It's all LSU shit. And so whenever college football starts, it's all LSU shit.
Courtney
And
says football's why I have high blood pressure. That's probably why mine's up.
I don't know. I mean, like I know what's going on in the football game, and I understand things in the football game. I just don't like watching it.
Well, you're lucky because look, I've watched the Eagles since I was like 2 or 3 years old
Mhm.
with my mom because she was an Eagles fan.
Right.
But last night, boy, I have no clue what the hell happened to them.
They just had a bad night, Betty Jo.
Yeah, but they lost the week before too. Well, they lost Sunday and then they had to play Thursday. So they only had a few days. But that
Mhm.
doesn't give. That's not an excuse. They
Right.
need to get rid of the offensive coordinator because he's trash.
Hey, Vapor, why are you laughing about LSU? It is better than Alabama. Sorry, Christy and Elsie. No, wait. Who's the other one from Alabama? Is that Shishi? Look, I didn't forget which one of them it is. But I'm sorry, y'all. I still love y'all. But I do have to say LSU is better than Alabama.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that player that took his own life
Yeah, that
because of
was
that
fucked
car
up.
accident crap.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really,
I watched
yeah,
Shishi. You know I love you.
I'm really pissed about that.
Yeah, I watched the video of that of when the accident happened,
Yeah, yeah, they
and
should.
you can clearly see his car come
Mm-hmm,
through there after the crash happened,
mm-hmm.
and they ended up he got charged with that, didn't he?
Yeah, they were gonna. Yeah, he was charged with it, and his lawyer was getting the evidence all together
And
and the
and he took
videos,
his life.
and he ended up taking his own life
Yeah,
because
that's fucked up.
he thought his career was over because he was being drafted to the
Yeah.
NFL. He's going to be drafted. I think he was like number one pick or number two, something like that. Can't remember,
Oh god.
but he was getting ready to be drafted.
That's the sad part about it though, is that he got charged, taking all this blame for something that he didn't do,
Yeah, and then the lawyer
and
finds the evidence.
after it was too late.
Yep, and that because the lawyer, he was in tears. He like he said he wished he would have held on just a little bit longer because
Right.
he was fine. He was getting the evidence, but
Yeah. Yeah. That's a sad case.
I was so mad about. I was like, framing this cop is framing this kid.
King, that is see that right there. That is a reason for you to visit Louisiana. Y'all should come to Louisiana, down to Baton Rouge, for one of the LSU games.
Yeah,
He would love it down there because there's everybody and their brother is tailgating before the game. All the partying that goes on down there at the stadium. It's crazy. True, but my team is number two right now. LSU is number 11. Yeah, I don't like. I know they're from my home state and all that, but I just can't get into football for some reason. Yeah, hopefully though, the LSU player, I hope his family sues the hell out of that police department.
well, I hope that cop gets arrested
Yeah,
because
which
that
I know the
that
cop probably now that the video has came out and proved that the boy was innocent and didn't cause a head-on collision,
Yep.
The cop will probably have to deal with that for the rest of his life if he has any care in the world about what he did to this
he
boy.
don't care in the world. He was trying to frame him.
Well, he needs to lose his job.
Yeah, he needs to be in
Because
jail.
that's unacceptable.
He needs to be in jail.
Yeah.
Plus, the parents need to sue him.
Oh, they need to sue the shit out of him.
Him?
Because on that video, it is clear as day.
Yeah.
On the video, you
Yep.
can see when the head-on collision happens, and then his car comes in behind after the crash happens, and you can see when he's slowing down because he's coming up on the crash.
Yeah, because
he wasn't even there when the crash happened.
His car did not have not one mark on it.
No. And they were saying that he was swerving in and out of traffic, and that's what caused the girl to swerve into the other lane into oncoming traffic.
No, it didn't.
And it caused the head-on. And his car was behind all of them.
Yeah, it proves that he had nothing to do with that crash.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, if he could have just held on a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. But he thought his NFL career was over.
Yeah.
Because he thought he was going to go to prison.
Yeah, that's the sad part of the story, though. Which the people that were in the accident, is, that's also unfortunate. But the fact that this boy felt that, and felt that the only thing that he could do was take his life.
Yeah, because as what they told you caused the old guy to be killed in the car crash.
Yeah.
No, he didn't, and you're sitting here telling him he's to blame for that old man losing his life. So he's got that on his mind, and then he's got his career over on his mind, and that's a lot for a young man.
What? So Chrissy just posted a thing in Discord that Jennifer Coffindoffer posted on Twitter. This dude Ard an 8-year-old, then did the same thing to a 2 to 3 month old, all on tape, and there are over 100 images of his acts. The detectives said that they reviewed 4 series of videos uncovering evidence of additional horrific acts. Firing squad. That's all I can say. The police will deny it all day long because of that lawsuit. I know, King. But the fact that this boy felt like he needed to take his life because of what the police put on him. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a shame because he was a hell of a football player.
Let's see, I'm sure people use his suicide as an admission of guilt, and now people can suck it. It goes to show you that people who commit suicide because they are accused of a crime doesn't mean exactly they were. And see, that's what pisses me off. And I'm going to go on a soapbox here for a minute, and I'm going to rant a little bit. And y'all know where I'm kind of going with this, but I'm not going to go there. But you have people like this boy who was accused of doing something that he did not do. And he felt like that his only option was to take his life. And I've said it 1,000 times. I hate the fact that people get to that point in their life where they feel that is their only option out. But then you got people that lie about it. about trying to do it.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off.
And there's quite a few that will lie about doing it.
It pisses me off seriously because you
Yes.
have veterans out here who need help, who can't get help, and they feel like their only option is to take their life. You have this boy in a situation that he was in who felt like that same way. There's other people I'm sure who feel like that they have no other option, and they do it whatever their reasons are, and then you got people who laugh at it.
Yep. I agree. 10,000%.
And that's I don't understand it. I really don't. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. Because if I keep going with it, I'm gonna get really pissed.
Don't do that.
Huh?
I said, don't get mad.
Well, it pisses me off though, for
I know.
real.
I know. Trust me. I know. Because it's because they want attention.
And that makes it worse.
Oh, yeah.
That's what makes it worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll probably be pissed off about that for a very fucking long time, I can tell you.
When you
Okay.
feel like you're not getting enough attention and you gotta lie about something like that, you better go check yourself into a mental institution.
Something.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Because there's people out here who are really suffering
Yeah.
and and feel like that's their only option.
Yeah. And that's no joke.
It's not. It really isn't. This is why cops are told to empty the clip if they are going to shoot someone because a deceased person can't tell their side of the story, and that's why they want it. Vapor, I agree with that too.
I agree with that too.
Okay, so yeah, I've been out here for almost 2 hours. I got to get back up in 3 hours, and I still got to take a shower.
All right, I'm gonna jump down.
Okay, so thank you for coming up. I hope you have
Yep.
a wonderful night. I will talk to you sometime tomorrow in Discord.
All right.
So,
All right. Good night,
all right,
everybody.
have a good night. Elsie, that's exactly what it is, an emotional game. And it's not, that's not nothing to play with, it's nothing to play about, it's not a game. You just don't do shit like that. That shows that you have no self respect and no respect for those who have taken their life. Okay, I'm about to get off of here. Like I said, I got to be back up in 3 hours. So I'm going to try to get some sleep. Christy, have a wonderful night. King, have a wonderful night. You too, Betty Joe. All right, so thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Scott, have a good night. I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And if I go live tomorrow night, remember it'll be on the other channel on the Off the Record with Scarlett. Oh my God. Uh, but if I decide not to go live over there, I will let everyone know. So I love y'all, and I will talk to all of y'all later.